we are here with one of the original, almost, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. The Black Ranger. So this is actually Adam. He was actually the second to don this costume of the Black Ranger. And I actually got it for a really good deal, $12.99. A lot of these guys go for about $20 to $30 some dollars out in the wild. But this was at a comic book store, backstock. So I'm grateful for that find, actually. So, because I don't have an Adam. So, but the Mighty Morphin Black Ranger. And he comes in some kind of barrel. I'm not sure what that is. Of course, you got his little blaster in there and stuff like that. You got the little, the effect going on there. So, but I don't remember what that was used for. So, you may comment below and tell me what that was from. So, but Billy always built different machines, different types of weapons. So, who knows? It's probably one of those contraptions. So, anyways, let's get this guy open. Actually, I'm just going to cut it through the back here. Boom. Right there. Get that open. Pull this out like so. Oops. There's the backdrop. The backdrop came out by itself. Those are still cool though. So maybe down the road I might do something with a background like that for my little battle diorama, multiverse, whatever you want to call it. So, all right. I'm going to put the box up over here in the corner. Show. All right. There we go. So we got multiple blasters and stuff in here too. We got that contraption. I got, looks like 2 fists going on in here. So let's go ahead and start pulling some of this stuff out. So yeah, actually, I'm just going to pull everything out real quick. Make it easier to yap about. Don't have this annoying noise in the back. I like this, how the fact stuff's coming out really easy. I remember that crushed cog I did. Like, nothing wanted to come out of it. And there was another Ranger with a crushed box, nothing wanted to come out of. So, yeah. But these are pretty much noise makers, and I don't like it. But at least you can see the characters and what they have through the window. So, I do give it that. So, all right. There's that. There's that. All right, now I can get the Ranger out itself. Cool. Get rid of that. All right, let's check out the Ranger real quick. So the helmet already has like worn out marks on it and stuff like that. I don't get that. Unless this was a used toy. And someone, that's probably why it was so cheap. And they just re-put it back in the package. Because I did have extra tape in random places, but it don't matter. So, or this is, we'll just pretend it's a battle-worn Black Ranger. So, yeah, not bad. Besides that, you got the whole Mastodon look going on. Pretty good. So, the costume looks good. It's a loose belt. I do like the little morpher painting on there. So, that's kind of cool. You barely see the Mastodon, but it's on there. So, of course, you got the 2 open hands and stuff like that, too. These all pretty much move the same. So, I'm going to want to burn you guys out with, hey, it moves this way, it moves that way. So all I'm looking for is it going to hold a pose. But I do like the fact he's looking down like that. That could come in handy. So my complaint so far from what I see here is I don't have a battle axe for this guy. So I might have to pull one from the other one. So, but anyways, let's check out what we got. So we got the one blaster, right? So the one blaster actually, obviously, just stick it in his little holster here where it sticks out. Big handle right there. That works. So, all right. So we're going to stand this guy up over here. Boom. All right. These guys are pretty posable, which is good. So you get creative when you do your battle stances and stuff. All right. Here's the other blaster. The blade out. That's good. That's good. So it's not bent or anything. That's good. But you can snap that off. Be very careful. And of course, you got the blaster open. So that's cool. Like the painting looks pretty crappy on this one here. Looks like I just kind of threw it on there, but it works. Hey, it's a little plastic toy. Can't be too picky, right? Then here is fist 1 and fist 2. So we'll probably leave those off. I usually like to put a fist on like something with a sword or battle something. So here's Adam's face. It actually doesn't look too bad, but obviously doesn't look like him. But hey, it's doable, right? So, all right. So then we got this doohickey here, which I still don't remember what it's from. I'm sure Billy built this for some kind of creature and they used it against something. So, but it has a little handle here going on. Obviously a little cannon thing. Like I said, Billy's always making something. And you got this tiny little clear, so that you can lose it so easy. Little clear, blast effect going on here. But hey, it's doable. Let's go and stick that on there. See what it looks like. Pops right in there. So I usually don't like keeping these on, but it works because it's so little. But we're going to go ahead and pose this contraption, I guess. And I guess we'll stick it in his left hand because I honestly don't know what that is. If I can get it on there. Or is that even the right place to hold it? Does he want to hold it like that? Because that looks like more like the handle. But we're just going to stick it on the end here. Why not, right? Usually these hands are, it's like this one's almost solid. Like you gotta pry that one open to get something in there. So yeah, we're gonna try to work around the fist. And this is like a cheap plastic rubber going on here. So you're gonna have to just wobble it in there. I don't know, let's find out here. Yeah, that guy does not want to go in there. All right, let's try this hand then. See, he wants to go in that one. So we're gonna work with that then. It looks so awkward. All right, so now try to get under his fingers there. All right, so we'll use that there, like he's getting ready to use it. But first, I want to shove this blaster in this one. So for this, I'm gonna try to force it in there, like so. Yeah. So he's using the blaster first. Obviously, the blaster ain't gonna work. So for posing, we're gonna go ahead and put that to the side. So he pulled that out. He's ready to gun ho you, partner. So then you got this weird, like I said, contraption. I don't remember what it's from, but I've seen it before. I just don't remember. I'm pretty sure, like I said, something Billy built, or a creature or something like that. So yeah. Anyways, there's Adam, the Black Ranger. So remember, Zach was the first one. So that's still cool. I like it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Have fun. And until next time, kiddies. Until next time.